uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Today I'm going to show you a bunch of different tactics. I'm going to show you window fighting, grenades that are just distractions, choke point grens, a lot of stuff that we do in the heat of a gunfight, but which can take a while to get used to. Unless you understand the concepts, you're going to get screwed straight away. This is the kind of distraction smoke. Now, anyone who's been playing for a long time knows that as the circles contract, if you put up a bunch of smoke just over here, then the bad guys are going to gren it. So the smoke where Ouija got knocked pops up, and you can see that is where all the grens are going, is exactly where he gets knocked. They think he is in there, right? That is where the bad guys think Ouija is. There is now a molly in there. You might have heard that land, but we're not actually in the smoke. Now, we will do this a lot. If you think about it from this perspective, if you are, say this is the open field seen from above, and you've got your mate knocked down here, and the bad guys are pushing in from this direction. Okay, you want to put the smoke all around that area there, but then have your mate actually crawl back so that you are reviving all the way back here, and all the grenades are going in over here. Now, this is really important when you get to a later point in the game, because people don't muck around there. They understand, they take a pressure point and they just absolutely rip through it. I also want to show you me making a huge area here, just about there. Could we have a look at how many are in the clip there, Bushka? That's 23 in the clip. I've just knocked one dude, and there is another dude right there. And luckily, it takes him a while to clear Ouija, because I had to go through a full clip reload that was completely unnecessary, so nearly got us killed. So great play, bad play. This is a choke point gren. Now, choke point grens, and the next thing's a choke point gren. Choke point grens are all about... you can see, again, we're smoking out in front of where the revive's going to go on, because these guys are going to push us. We're not actually smoking the revive point. Choke point grens are usually used in corridor fights. So you get a corridor fight, they're coming towards you. But if you can get any kind of narrow area where they have to come into you when they're on a push and they're being aggressive, then you can turn that aggression around into a really positive play, play style mechanic for you. So let's go. Here comes a gren, right? There's you can see that gren coming straight past me there. That ain't fun. I think they threw that on the way in the car. Here we go. Slow. Now, I am going to back into this little area here, and I'm going to throw this grenade. I'm going to smash it down onto the floor as hard as I freaking can, so that it actually doesn't go that far away, but it stays close by. So when they strafe backwards and forwards, as I just fill up this middle area here, ready? There you go. Let's have a look at that again. You're going to see, as soon as I get that gren up in the air, I just start spraying the middle of the doorway. I'm backing up. All I've got to do is stay alive long enough for that gren to hit. And you're going to see in just a second, boom. Choke point gren. Works an absolute treat. 9 times out of 10, it works 25% of the time. And this is unfortunate here, because this is the first day back after I'd been away on holidays, and Ouija is actually up the top of the map. And he's saying he's next to the tree, he's next to the tree. And I thought he meant the tree on the right. So I'm over there looking at the tree. What do you mean he's next to the tree? Stop yelling, I'm looking at the tree, I'm looking at the tree. Oh, you mean that tree. Yes, so it's like every time I do something good, I follow it up with something really, really bad. But I want to show you both of those things. Good comms is probably required there, but also, I think, to be honest, it was my fault. I just wasn't back in the swing of good comms, and I was looking at the wrong tree. I was looking at heck off at the tree, not Mr. Ouija, whose name and voice I do recognise quite well. And yeah, that didn't go very, very well at all. Where are we off to now? That's we don't need any of that. Here we go. So, this is the old window. Now, this is really easy in places like Pachinki, but houses with these steps up are particularly good. You can see we're going to get the knock here, and there's 2 guys over there right now. So he's going off to get revived by his buddy. We're going to go 1 jump to the wall, and then jump across to the window, and then vault through the window, and then come around here and smash them. Let's go and watch this happen in real time. Jump, jump, Through the window. Just a little bit of a lag out there. There he is, around the corner. And clear him. These houses are really good for this. These single stories that have open rooftops, they're quite rare, but when you can find them, they've got low railings too, so when you jump, you can time your jumps from 1 to 2, and then bang, you're well over on the window, and these ones all have that little area around that's really, really handy. This is quite a funny one, but I think it's worth looking at regardless. I am obviously dropping Pachinki, hot drop Pachinki, seeing how we're going, blubbity blubbity blah, lovely stuff, and I don't have anything but a pistol, a P92. But one of the things that I really believe in firmly when you are playing hot drops is if you have any gun at all and the other guy has just dropped, so if you get a level 2 vest and a gun and he's just dropping, then that's something you can take to your advantage, turn to your advantage, and that's exactly what we're doing here. The only problem is the third member of this squad has an AKM, and he's about to turn up as we go in here, and you're going to see this is something that if you are a newer player especially, you've really got to stop doing. And I even do this sometimes, but it's such an obvious thing. If you are making the biggest mistake in the world, now the biggest mistake in PUBG Mobile is being outside of cover and taking an engagement. And what this guy is going to do is he's going to fire off all these rounds, and I'm going to wait through the window, and he's going to hope that I strafe back out. And I just wait for him to finish before doing. And look how there's no cover there. But look how the first thing I did after hitting this guy on a hot drop is go straight to cover. It's just, it's like it gets built into your play style that hard cover is the most important thing in the game. Let's have a look at that again. Get the knock, get the thirst. The first thing I do is go inside here, not loot the crate. It's get inside, and voila. Now, I heard some footsteps, so obviously I'm going to be doing that, but that's really, really, really important that you focus on that hard cover playstyle. Now, this is a funny one. This is me and the boys, Avenged Sniper, Fake Diz, Wereweasel's in there as well. This is the patrons. Now, what I'm going to show you here is quite simple. There's 2 buildings. You see this at apartments and all over the place. If you go up inside the stairs of one and you're guarding the top, someone can go up inside the stairs of the other and then run from one, jump over, land on the roof, and backdoor you. And what I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier for myself is when I go up, I'm going to tell them to actually fire off their guns. Now, I'm going to let you listen to this as it happens in real time.
Just a couple of tucks.
Getting to the fire the gun.
Parkour!
Yelling parkour.
There you go.
Now, the key there wasn't just me making the jump and thinking about doing it. It was getting them to fire the weapons. And that gets these guys to look directly at the gunshots. You can see Fake Diz just firing his Uzi off. And it just makes such a massive difference. And it creates this situation where they're so focused and tunneling on the stairs below them that they end up getting absolutely waxed. That was a lot of fun. And then I get a clap from Fake Diz, I think. Yeah, good on you, Dizzy. We were having a good time after that. Well, what? Oh, well, not to worry. Nice Uzi skin too. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a quick one. Obviously, it doesn't always work properly. Here's me trying to be a smartass with a bloke up in one of these houses, just jumping up and down through the window to shoot him, and I end up getting knocked. So it doesn't always come off. But if you don't try things like this and you don't get a little bit creative, you just end up playing very stale. And good players will do all kinds of crazy stuff and think through these things in the moment. And become better players because of it. Look after yourselves, love your work, and as always, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.